So the 2008 Olympics was my last Olympics, and that was Kobe's first Olympics. So we were all there in Beijing, China.
What was that experience like for you to share it with him?
The Olympics was great.
He had such an impact all around the world, especially in China, didn't he?
Yes. I remember in Beijing, we had the opening ceremonies, and they don't allow like our family or anyone to go along with the athletes. So we're all together. They call United States. We come out, we march, and then we get on the field. So of course, all the other athletes from all the other countries V-line to USA, and they want to take pictures, take autographs. Mm-hmm. So of course I turned into Kobe's bodyguard because it became so overwhelming with all the people. I'm like forming lines, and I have pictures, it's so funny. I got him backed up to a staircase, and I'm like, sit down, you gotta sit down, because it was uncontrollable, all the people and everybody from China. It was just amazing how many people wanted, out of all the players there was a lot of other players on that 2008 Olympic team, but they wanted Kobe Bryant.
He was the most popular on the team?
The most popular. And it
you had big names on that team,
Big
Lisa.
names. I was complaining, it's not fair, he needs security. We can't try to keep off the masses of all the other countries.
What was that experience like for you to share it with him?
The Olympics was great. The men came out and supported us, as well as Kobe. They knew that I was getting my 4th Olympic gold medal. Hopefully, that our team would win gold. We wanted them to win gold.
He had such an impact all around the world, especially in China, didn't he?
Yes.
It is interesting to me how deeply his death has affected so many different types of people.
Yeah.
They're mourning in China, they're mourning in Italy, certainly in Los Angeles, certainly in this country. Why do you think people are so deeply affected, in many cases by a man they did not know? We've lost people before.
Yeah.
But what is it about him that has made this so different and so painful for so many?
I really think it's the idea that you rooted for him or you didn't, but that was an emotion evoked either way.
You know what I keep thinking, Lisa, as often is the case, it was probably just another ordinary day for them. They'd gone out of the house and gotten in that chopper so many times and come home all the time. Just another ordinary day. And then in seconds, your life is forever changed.
Forever changed. It reminded me when it happened that day about the quote about joy and sorrow are inseparable. It's when joy is awake, sorrow is asleep. And it's just that, like, sorrow has been awakened in my life, in their lives, and in the world's lives. And I thought what was really interesting is that people who didn't know Kobe, who feel like, they're surprised that they're affected. And I'm like, people's souls are affected because this is a situation where you can't turn off the emotion. You can't suppress it.
I do think people were, this was really his second chapter, if you will, of life. And I do think people were starting to perceive him differently. Do you?
100%. Because once you retire, now he changed and evolved in the way it's okay to open up and let you know my secrets. I'm not trying to beat you anymore. I'm willing to share. And in fact, he really took a lot of pride in mentorships, of sharing with you what I'm doing, what my mentality is. And it's kind of one of those things where he was able to let his guard down and let people see the other side.